Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Welcome to the 2024 Houston Auto Show and the worldwide broadcast of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, more guests from this 41st annual show. Plus, we'll have the upcoming events calendar, and Mr. Mars reviews the new, beautiful Lexus LC 500.
All right.
Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, who's off gallivanting, trying to find our next guest. King Conrad DeLong sitting next to me today. We always need more Jeff Zekin and the ever-popular and famous David Ainsley. I know that the video portion of our show is a little bit weird.
Wonky.
Well, because somebody didn't bring enough battery power or something to put the camera in front of us, so we have these side views.
Wow.
Is that what the problem is? Yeah, it's the problem. So at any rate, we apologize for our video people that love to watch us. I don't know why. But at any rate, we are here, and it's all good at the Houston Auto Show and the Nissan booth. And we thank Nissan for allowing us.
And we're right across the aisle from Captain Kirk's Marine.
Yeah, and the Red Wing
Boat Company. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So
and
if you
Yamaha Motors.
The what?
Yamaha Boat Motors.
Yeah. Well, they're up front. They're up the front door. So you just walk past them and come on down here and see
Triton,
us.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a huge audience in front of us right now. You can't see because the cameras are pointed at each other. There's that.
They're surfing, body surfing.
So if you're wondering why we're doing the tap dance, because we're waiting for Mr. Nautique, or should we say Naughty, Mr. Naughty.
Okay.
He's naughty because he's not here.
Yeah.
But Mr. Nautique Boats, either Jason or Sammy are supposed to be joining us. And we're going to talk a little bit about boats. And specifically more along the lines of boat motors because, boats are just the tool to get you across the water.
Yeah.
But it's the motor that propels you across the water.
It's a vessel.
The vessel.
Yeah.
Well, I think that there's a difference between a boat and a vessel.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, Captain. Arr, matey.
So we're taking all our listeners on a 3-hour tour?
Yeah.
Ooh, that would not be a good thing. I don't know as if
Gilligan.
they'd want to be stuck on that island with us for years on end.
Oh, sure they would.
As popular as that television show was at the time,
I think it only ran for like 3 or 4 years.
Well, it didn't run very long.
It seems like it lasted forever. Who was your favorite person on Gilligan's Island?
Marianne.
Marianne. Marianne was everybody's favorite.
Mrs. Howell.
Mrs. Howell for you. Oh, darling. Oh, darling.
She was rich.
She was. Well, Mr. Howell was rich.
Well,
he just kind of tagged
And you
along.
think as smart as the professor was, he could figure out how to fix that hole in the boat.
Well, that, or at least, if nothing else,
Coconut walkie-talkies.
either that or at least have, the transistor radio working.
Yeah.
Something.
Or build a nice raft.
Build a nice what?
Raft.
Raft.
All the palm trees and the available wood products.
Should have come to the boat show and got a new
Come to the
boat.
boat show. You guys check out the Z. You have to sign the bottom line. Your dad's got the paperwork all filled out for you.
The Z in this booth over here. Did you see it? You did see it, okay. Did you get to sit in it?
Did you get the poster? They're giving away a poster.
Go over there and sign up and get it. It gets you a demo.
I'm going to give me a poster.
Yeah. So at any rate, we have to teach these young children
some of the things you can do at the car show.
I know, because they're not letting you drive it, but you can sit in it with a auto specialist, and they will tell you everything that you ever wanted to know about it. I'm game for that. I need help in the cars that I get every week.
Yep.
And it never fails to amaze me. Just about the time that I think that I've got it figured out, I realize I don't have it figured out.
They changed something.
Well, you talk to Katie. Your daughter's an astrophysicist, so she helps you out with all that.
Well, she does, yeah, pointing out things like, this is stupid.
How to set the clock.
Yeah, how to set the clock.
Blinks 12.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, just like the VCR that I still have.
I thought it was
So
a
there's
Betamax.
What'd you find out there, Mr. Mars? I guess you're going to put your headset on. He's out of breath.
He's a no-show.
So the Nautique brand.
Nautique, yes.
Nautique.
Or naughty, as we like to say.
Yeah, the Naughty brand. Apparently, I'm not sure which dealership they are, so they're not on the map. So I'm really not sure where they are. So Rochelle is working on that.
Okay.
As we speak.
Well, that's good to know.
As we speak about Nautique.
And so if you're just joining us on either on podcast or just joining us now, you're going, well, wait a minute. These guys are usually ending the show at this time. Well, we've actually delayed today's broadcast to coincide with the opening of the doors here at the Houston Auto Show, which was at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, because years past, we started at 8, and
There's
the car
nobody
showed at 8
here.
for 2 hours.
Yeah, and we have to call in special people because we're special.
We're special.
Yeah, and they normally don't get here until the show opens at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Why would they? So we thought we'd make it easier on this show to do that. Why are you showing me that?
Well, I'm going to do a car show this segment. I was wondering maybe we could do that while we're waiting on them.
You know what I noticed? All these trailers have really nice wheel packages. Look at that over there. That's a real nice wheel package.
And let me just say this about that.
Yeah.
They used to not.
No.
Now they're all got custom
The steel spokes and all that.
Yeah, it used to be just a galvanized.
Steel wheel.
Not even
wheel,
galvanized.
Yeah,
Are you
just
kidding?
a steel wheel with a dog dish hubcap on it.
Not even a dog dish.
Nothing. Just show the lug nuts going down the street.
Well, they still have those, but these are cool. These are really cool.
Yeah,
The
guess
trailers
what?
are really cool too.
Yeah, you're going to pay for that, and the trailer
Oh,
comes
yeah.
separate.
Well, you buy the boat, get the trailer free.
No, you do not.
Buy the trailer, get the boat free.
Something, whatever it is. I
Well,
guarantee you-
the trailers probably weigh a third of what they used to weigh.
Yeah.
Because now you can see this is all I-beam
Well,
aluminum
look at that's
trailer.
no, that's not I-beam. That's a channel right there, or a C.
C-channel
Yeah.
aluminum. So the trailers, because you got to count not just the weight of the boat, you got to count the weight of the trailer when you're towing. So they're trying to do as much as they can to lower that trailer weight.
And then you load the boat up with all the stuff that you're going.
You got to put your mother-in-law in there. It's great. Yeah.
all the beer,
Beer,
Well, just whatever. Ice chest and
fish.
rod and reels and life jackets.
Are you a
definitely
fisherman?
gotta have
Are you a
fuel.
fisherman,
I used to
Mars?
go quite a bit. I've had a couple of 3 fishing boats. And the reason I say life jackets is I changed the prop on one, and me and my son went out to the local bio to go.
And the prop fell off.
No. We got back to the
Forgot
boat
to
ramp.
Put the plug in.
No. We got back to the boat ramp, and the game warden was sitting there. How y'all doing? We're doing great. Mind if I see your life jackets? If you want to come to my house, come on.
Write you a ticket?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
He just thought that was
See?
funny as heck while
That's
he
why
was
you
writing.
take a boat course. Take a boat.
Well, we cleaned it up. Let's go quick see how the new prop's doing. Didn't even think about it. You should have had the life jackets. I can't argue with that.
This is the same kind of excuse that you have on the
I know where you're
on-ramp
going.
acceleration
I know where you're
test.
going.
Yeah, and the tickets that you get that you don't admit to.
Yes, officer.
Ay. I'll try and tell them a line or two, and if they don't bite the hook, then I just give up. What the heck?
You always hope this is the first time they've heard that line.
I haven't been that
And,
lucky.
they'll give that to you.
I had a friend of mine. He was a fisherman, and he was hauling donkey down 45 South
Hauling donkey.
to get to Galveston
In a boat?
pulling his boat, and he got a ticket for like 90 miles an hour. Do you know what
Yeehaw.
kind of boat it was? It was a speedboat.
Ba-dum-bum.
Ching.
Oh, you got it.
Are you our naughty guy? Our naughty guy? Right here.
Naughty guy. There you go.
Okay, so
This is
now are you
Sammy.
Sammy? Sammy from Nautique Boats, or as I like to call them now, Naughty Boats.
We've kind of renamed him.
They can get pretty naughty out there, but
I know.
so it's not the boat doing that.
Be naughty on the boat.
Explain to everybody what is a Nautique boat and why is it special?
Oh, the Nautique boat is the number one boat in the industry right now. It's a ski and wakeboard boat. We build ski boats, we build wakeboard boats, we build surf boats, and the surfing is like actually just taking over the whole industry. So there's a lot of people out there surfing behind these boats.
Surfing.
Yeah, you don't have to go out to the coast or get a big wave. You just get a big wave right behind a boat and surf on your surfboard.
Sure.
It's pretty fun.
A wakeboard, yeah.
Yeah.
Ride the
So wait a
ride the
minute.
curls.
But there's no rope
No.
attached to your
No.
hands.
You get up with the rope first, and then,
You throw the rope off, and then you
Ride
surf.
the wave.
How cool is that?
it's amazing. Really, it is.
So is the wave created by the hull shape
It's a
or
little
by
bit.
the output of the engine?
It's a little bit of the hull shape and also a surf device that we call NSS, Nautique Surf System. It diverts water on one side and makes a really big wave on the other side.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's pretty. All this new technology out there.
Yeah, you got to make it work.
And we signed Don up for the tests.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And with the casket dragging behind me.
Do the engines? Do you use the outboards or don't you use the inboard?
This is a true inboard boat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's very very high end for that.
Is it called a V drive?
It is a V drive, yes, sir.
What is a V drive? What does that mean?
A V drive is you have a transmission. The V drive turns the shaft the other direction, so the engine's actually turned around backwards in the boat. So you have to put a V drive in there to get the prop going the right direction.
Would you mind if I eat this hot dog?
You can eat that hot dog. You were talking about
just don't wanna watch.
You were talking about a pulling the casket behind a while ago.
Yeah.
That you might get there really close with that hot dog.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well,
So-
I'll tell you what, my ankles do swell up
Yeah.
after I get through
Oh,
eating this
boy.
because of all the
Yeah,
salt.
all that
That
swells up.
and the heels just really put him over the top.
Yeah.
But Nautique is the brand of choice for people who are water skiing and wakeboarding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
By far.
Serious
Yeah.
people about it.
Yeah, Nautique. You learn more about it. Go to nautique.com. Our dealer here is Dockside Marine in this show, and so you can go visit them as well and see all the latest, greatest Nautiques down there.
And then you guys also offer I don't know what it's called, but I've always called it kind of the bar ski thing. It's the bar that
Oh yeah, you're talking about
bolts into the back of the boat, and you're skiing like
the side
2
of the boat.
feet away from
Yeah.
the boat.
In our ski Nautiques, in our ski boats, we got a ski Nautique 200 and a ski Nautique. You can actually buy what's called a boom, and a lot of people learn to barefoot and stuff like that off those booms.
Okay.
Great training device, but yes. So, but I'd like to talk about surfing again and him getting behind a casket and stuff.
There you go.
Because surfing, we go about 11.5 miles an hour. It's not going to beat you up. You're going to be fine.
Oh, yeah, it will.
That's all you need to go to create that wave.
Yes, sir. We're
You
going
go
about
faster,
11.5.
it doesn't
How do you
create
keep
such a wave,
How do you
right?
keep your feet stuck to the surfboard
They glue
while
them.
you're trying to get up?
Just like a surfer would, you're going to come up on it just like a surfer in the ocean, or just like a wakeboarder will. It'll stick to your feet. Pretty much you bury, and nobody can see my hands on the radio, but
No, they
you
can.
just bury your feet down, push down,
We're on
like
that camera
sinking the
right there.
board. Oh, sink the board down, and it'll stick to your feet.
Do they
And
make
the
do they
top of the
make
board's a little
boards? Do they
sandpapery.
make boards specifically for this?
They make wake surfboards,
Yeah.
and which is not an ocean surfboard.
Gotcha.
they
It's
like
do make-
centrifugal force.
Yes.
Shorter.
They're a little shorter. You can get to. I got a friend that rides a real surfboard. It's long, and he can do some amazing things behind that.
So what are some of the prices of what you have here display?
On boats, our Nautique boats run anywhere between about 150, and we got another one over there that's like 480,000. So, but
again, that is not the guy that's going to go out on Sunday afternoon for a couple hours. That's more for somebody that is very serious about their skiing and their water sports. Let's go that way.
there's all kinds of enthusiasts out there. There's the guys that are really dedicated to the sport, and they're out there, surfing or skiing or wakeboarding, every weekend and every day behind the boat. And then we got that family that they just love that style of boat, and they love the stereo because the stereos are a JL stereo, and they're an awesome stereo system. You don't even have to buy anything else for it. It's ready to go.
there.
And what is
Marine
your
grade.
Yeah. What is your engine of choice?
Well, ours is Chevy base engines. They're
Okay.
Pleasurecraft Marine they marinize them for us. Most of ours are 6.2 liters, and the biggest one, 630 horsepower, is the supercharged direct inject engine.
Your Corvette motor.
It's the same engine.
So how many knots?
How many knots?
How
You
fast?
put a knot in your head.
Not in your head. Yeah. So Basically, we're not built for speed. We're built for power.
Torque. Get up
and go. And so generally our boats won't go over 40 miles an hour, about that. So.
Yeah, but a lot of that's prop driven, isn't it? The speed of the boat's more prop driven than
it's all prop driven. Yeah. It's a straight shaft prop.
No, I mean you control your 40 miles an hour with RPM of the engine, but also the pitch of the prop, because you want a boat that's going to pull whoever it is up and just jerk them up out of the water immediately.
Yep, it'll pull everybody up easy. We've always been known for that. So in the inboard business.
Well, and when you see professional skiing on TV, water skiing on TV, you're the boat they're using. I mean,
that's correct.
There's no doubt that it's a Nautique boat that they're skiing behind.
Yep. That's correct. We are celebrating in 2025. We're going to be celebrating 100 years. So,
wow!
But
and have always been a V drive.
Always been a inboard style boat. So back in 1925, they were running right off the flywheel.
Right off.
There was no transmission. Just go.
Have you ever seen one of those boats in person?
The
1925.
No,
yeah,
I have not. The earliest one I've seen probably in like 59, 61.
Because you know that somebody's got one in some collection somewhere.
Oh yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, we have the show down on the coast, down in Galveston, or is it Galveston? Kima. Yeah, couldn't think of Kima. I'm sure they've got them down there. So they probably have somebody display one.
We have to look around.
So a little trivia for y'all. Why is the steering wheel on most of these boats, these IOs and inboards and stuff, not the driver's side of a car, right?
Right.
It's totally
the
the
right
opposite.
side. Yeah, because we just did a segment on it. There's torque in the propeller, and it's 2 to 5 degrees to the left. Yeah. So they put it on the right to compensate a little weight. And early on, when they had oars and the rudders, it was more right-handed people on the right. Well, gondolas
but it was
too,
hard.
in Venice.
It was hard to water ski behind a guy with oars.
Well, you got to work really hard.
Well, when before transmissions and stuff, going off that flywheel, the torque of the engine these boats were narrow, like not 8 foot wide like they are now, but they were narrow, and the torque of the engine would tilt the boat. Yeah, and so that's why it was on that side to compensate the driver's weight.
Just put a little weight on that side.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have quite the same problem with an outboard.
No, they don't have that problem with the outboard.
Okay. So that torque problem is an inboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what kind of boat was the SS Minnow?
I have no idea.
See, these are the stupid questions that come from car guys.
Yeah.
Okay?
People want to know.
No idea.
We're not boat people.
Trailers. Do you guys make your own trailers?
We do not make our own trailers. We have a trailer, boatmate trailers, usually the most common trailer in the inboard market. So they're out of Knoxville, Tennessee. So.
Oh, yeah, they would have to be different because you've got the shaft coming out of the hull.
Yeah.
And
very specialized trailer.
It's specialized,
for your outdrive.
I didn't think about that.
Are they aluminum?
You can get aluminum or steel or.
We were just sitting here commenting about the aluminum trailers because, I had a boat in the 1980s, early 90s, and it was a steel trailer like that one. I don't even think that the aluminums were available back then.
I wouldn't know.
Me either.
Just don't know.
I want to know.
He's not as old as you are, Don.
I want to know how you got into boating. Or you a boater forever?
Yeah, I grew up 3-event skiing, slalom, trick, and jump. I lived in Oklahoma. Good state of Oklahoma.
Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner.
Boomer, yes,
Where
sir.
at in Oklahoma?
I live on Lake Eufaula, but I grew up in Tulsa.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Eufaula, the lake that was built by the German prisoners of war that were kept at Okmulgee.
Okmulgee. That's probably true.
Oh, no, it is.
Yeah, they're still there if you want to know the truth.
Wasn't it in 69 or something that lake was built? So, but no, to get back to the question, I was a 3-event skier. I come down to Texas quite a bit and competed. When I got a little older, I said, you know what, I'm good, but I'm not that good to make money at this, so I figured I'd better start selling some
backup
boats.
plans.
So I've reached out to Nautique, and they hired me. I've been with Nautique for 27 years.
Oh, wow.
Very good. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good, yeah.
So,
and how many Nautique boats are sold every year?
we build about 3,000 boats, and you try to sell all of them, right? But yeah. So I was just looking at market share, and the great state of Texas is selling quite a few of those.
Good proportion.
So,
And they're all V-hulls.
They're all a V-hull, yes.
You guys don't do any cat hulls.
No.
Be kind of hard to do a cat hull with a motor in the middle of it.
We kind of call it a displacement hull, if you kind of understand what that is, because we're trying to move water. We're not trying to like lift, so it's more of a displacement.
That's how you work to create the waves, and it's all part of that design.
Mm-hmm.
And has that really helped your business? This surfboarding behind the boat, that hull. Now, is that an accessory that's added to the boat, or is that designed in the hull?
It's standard on all of our boats.
Oh, is it really?
All of our wake and surf boats. So not our ski boats, but yeah, it's integrated right in the back of the hull. You come over to Dockside Marine, and we'll explain it to you in detail.
And is it's there, but you have to deploy it to create the wave, or is it always creating the wave?
Yeah, we have profiles set up in our dash, and so you can set up the profile for surf, and it's gonna create that wave. It's gonna set your surf.
Cool.
It's gonna set your speed. It's gonna set the ballast, everything for you.
Is it gonna drive it for you too?
It just about does. It really almost. I mean, if you know these big combine tractors that the guy just sits there and he plays video games all day and it mows all the road.
Uses the GPS.
We have that technology. It's just not released yet. So
Coast Guard may not like that.
Yeah.
That's truly amazing.
Yeah.
But why would I not think that it wouldn't be in a boat? Because all that stuff's in a car now.
Yeah. And it'd probably be easier in a car because you don't have to deal with curbs and everything else. You just run over stuff.
Well, I think people stay in their lane a little bit better in a car, where in a boat it's a little more open.
Now
movement.
we know where he gets it from. Just run over stuff.
You know, the other thing is that Nautique is a specialty boat builder. Mm-hmm. It's not a fishing boat; it's a ski boat.
It's a ski boat, and ski boat is our true core. We've always made a ski nautique, and that's our true core. But the surfing, like somebody asked a while ago, has this been driving the industry? Surfing is driving the industry, and we look at that and we go, we're going to build the best surf boat. We build the best ski boat, and we're going to build the best surf boat.
So when did this surf stuff start with boats?
Well, it's been there a long time. It just wasn't driving
popularity of it
for a while, and back in about 2010 it started driving pretty hard, and in 2012 we made a first surf system for a boat, and in 2013 we released that out into the public, and it's ever since then it's just been crazy.
So maybe the snowboarding kind of helped fuel that?
Well, snowboarding and wakeboarding are similar. This is true surfing. Like you go to the coast and get on a board.
Hang 10, ride a wave.
Does the system create a curl?
What our system does, it diverts water on one side of the hull, and so that water is displayed late into the rooster tail or into the center line of the boat, so that the clean side of the hull that's not getting diverted gets there earlier and creates this big wave on that side.
Right.
But nice thing about diverting the water is you get this wraparound effect. The energy is actually coming back toward the boat. So there's other surf systems out there that are trim tabs. When they trim that tab down, it just leans the boat, right? And creates a wave by leaning the boat. Okay. The only problem with that, the water is going out the back of the boat and you don't get that energy wrapping around. So there's two types of surf systems. Like I said, come by Dockside Marine in their booth and we can explain that to you.
Now, it's really amazing.
Mike's had 3 boats. Don's had a boat. You got a boat too, right? He's got 2 boats.
He's got 2 boats?
He's got 2 boats.
Yeah, I got a 4 winds. Bow rider.
Yeah.
It's an IO.
So you know about this?
Did we
surfing?
take those in on trade, by the way?
Well, he would have to trailer it. I guess you could deliver it to the UP of Michigan.
Yeah, you don't need to trailer it. We just put it in your slip.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. That's it.
Mike, the name of your boats were the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria, or
no? That was Don's.
No, Don's was the
Mayflower. That's
Mayflower.
Yeah. Well,
no, mine were more Ranger bass boat type things.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Well, we sure appreciate you stopping by and explaining.
I learned a lot.
Explaining things
very
for
much
us.
So.
Yeah.
Now
It's a
you're going
pleasure.
to make me go online and look at the mechanics of the system and what it's doing. That's pretty cool. And you're saying at 11 miles an hour, you're creating enough wave to surf behind.
You need to get Conrad out behind one of them.
Yeah.
You need a big motor to get my
That's a pretty big 600 horsepower motor.
Yeah, 630 horsepower. We got plenty of torque, and we'll get you up.
Okay.
In 30 minutes, I can have you going. So.
Well, Sammy, thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate you, sir.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thanks for having time, and just visit us at Dockside Marine down here. Go see all the Nautiques.
We shall. Thank you.
Down in Galveston?
They were at Lake Conroe.
Lake Conroe, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but they've got a display here.
Here, yeah, at the boat show.
Yeah.
Car boat show.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. Time now for the events calendar. And Conrad has that. You put these in order earlier today.
Yes, I did.
What happened?
No, they're still
They're
here.
out of order.
So, again, the Stephanie Nichols 13th Annual Car and Plane Show at the Georgetown Airport is February 24th. The Houston Woodlands Cars and Coffee and Cocktails at Sawyer Park Ice House is February 11th, and that's at 11 a.m. On March 9th, the H-Town Bronco Takeover 2024 at Bolivar Peninsula. I'm sure Mars will be thrilled with all the Bronco folks showing up. I imagine they'll be better behaved than all the Jeep crazies were. April 6th is the Bluebonnet Cruise, hosted by one of the Mustang clubs, the Southwest Mustang Club. And then Kingwood Family Dentistry Spring Car Show is Sunday, April 21st from 12 to 5 p.m. at Town Center Circle in Kingwood.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, I was waiting for you to kind of spill over there for a couple of minutes.
Well, I always get the hurry up sign, so I figure I'd shorten it up a little bit so I don't get the hurry up sign.
Well, that's good. That's good. Let's see. We have an event coming up pretty soon. We have Chrome and Coffee coming up next Sunday.
Sunday.
Next Sunday.
The weather should be nice,
That's
hopefully.
over at the Avalon Diner in the Fountains off of 59 near Highway 98.
You bring in the vet?
I don't know. We'll see.
Usually does.
We're bringing the Tiggy.
The what?
The Tiggy.
What's that?
The Tiguan.
No, well, there's always a possibility.
No, you got to have the vet to get into the Tiggy and the Cadillacs park outside.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, it's time now for a quick break here on the In-Wheel Time.
I thought we were going to go in the different direction.
Well, we were, but we're not.
Give me just a moment.
Because we ran a little bit long
That's
with,
okay.
With our guest there.
All right, I got to find it. Give me a second.
Well, that was good information. I'm pretty interested in figuring out how that wave system works.
Yeah, I know. It is odd and different. Okay. All right. Time now for a quick break. You're on the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Thanks for joining us. Back after this.
Rev your engines and set sail for the ultimate surf and turf. The Houston AutoBoative Show, January 24th through the 28th at NRG Center. One ticket gets you into both the auto show and the boat show. See your favorite car and boat brands under one roof. Learn about the latest electric vehicles and test drive one with Evolve Houston. Board your dream boat and check out the bass fishing demos. It's the Houston AutoBoative Show, January 24th through the 28th. Buy early and save at automotiveshow.com.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Loopy Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Loopy Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Speaking of original, nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Lupi Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Lupi Tortilla Katy is another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Lupi's. It's located just off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggie Land? Head to the Lupi Tortilla in College Station, located just around the corner from Kyle Field. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Headed east to Louisiana, stop in at the Lupi Tortilla in Beaumont. It too's on I-10. You can't miss it. The original group of Lupi Tortilla restaurants invites you in for the best Tex-Mex anywhere. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.